Hello and welcome back to a very quick news update on the F1 Journal this morning. I just woke up, was looking through Twitter, and suddenly I saw Sebastian Vettel will leave Ferrari at the end of the 2020 season. I could not believe it too. Yeah, so I'm just going to read some quotes from Matteo Binotto, who of course is team principal of Ferrari. He says, "This is a decision taken jointly by ourselves and Sebastian, one which both parties feel is for the best. It was not an easy decision to reach, given Sebastian's worth as a driver and as a person. There was no specific reason that led to this decision, apart from a common and amicable belief that the time had come to go in our separate ways in order to reach our respective objectives. Sebastian is already part of the Scuderia history, with his 14 Grand Prix wins making him the third most successful driver of all time for the team, while he is also the one who has scored the most points of us in our 5 years together. He has finished top 3 of the Drivers' Championship 3 times, making a significant contribution to the team's constant presence in the top 3 of the Constructors' classification. On behalf of everyone at Ferrari, I would like to thank Sebastian for his great professionalism and human qualities he has displayed over these 5 years, during which we shared many great moments. We have not yet managed to win a title, which would be a fifth for him, but we still believe we can get a lot out of an unusual 2020 season." And the man himself, Sebastian Vettel, said, "My relationship will end with Scuderia Ferrari at the end of 2020. In order to get the best results possible in the sport, it's vital for all parties to work in perfect harmony. The team and I have realised that there is no longer a common desire to stay together beyond the end of the season. Financial matters have played no part in this joint decision. That's not the way I think when it comes to making certain choices, and it never will be. What's been happening in the past few months has led to many of us to reflect on what are real priorities in life. One needs to use one's imagination and to adopt a new approach to a situation that has changed. I myself will take the time I need to reflect on what really matters when it comes to my future. Scuderia Ferrari occupies a special place in F1, and I hope it gets all the success it deserves. Finally, I want to thank the whole Ferrari family, and above all, the Tifosi all around the world, for the support they have given me over the years. My immediate goal is to finish my long stint with Ferrari in the hope of sharing some more beautiful moments together to add to all of those we have enjoyed so far." And that's all we know so far, that Vettel will be leaving the team at the end of the 2020 season. Money was not involved in the decision. It's a mutual decision, just in the best interest of the team and the driver. So whether you believe that or not, I don't know, but no reason not to take their word for it, so I'll take their word for it. Me personally, I was very surprised at this. I always did think Vettel would leave at the end of this season, but this was before the whole coronavirus pandemic thing and the rules being pushed back a year. So I did think Sebastian Vettel would stay one more year at Ferrari, and I think they probably move on just before the new regs. So I am surprised it's come this early, but in a way not surprised. Over the last couple of years, I think it's been pretty clear that Vettel has slowly fallen out of love with F1, making more and more reckless mistakes, and almost like he doesn't really care as much. So, surprised but not surprised, if you know what I mean. So, the 3 options Ferrari have to replace him, in my option, not Paul, but Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo or Fernando Alonso. And if I had to stick my house on who Ferrari will choose, I would say Daniel Ricciardo. He doesn't seem too happy at Renault at the moment, and I think he's desperate to move to a top 3 team, and he's already shown what he can do against a driver like Sebastian Vettel. So you can't say he's not deserving of it, and I think he'd be a great addition. As for Lewis, I can't see him going now without Toto. I think the only reason he would go to Ferrari if he's already got the 8 World Championships and the most wins ever, which officially makes him the GOAT. And Fernando can you really see him returning to Ferrari? I really can't. Yeah. So, I can't really see anyone else going to Ferrari. I think he probably needs to be a top quality driver, even an Italian driver like Antonio Giovinazzi. I really can't see him going there. Just don't think he's ready. Neither is anybody really there. Anybody else really. Yeah. As for Vettel's next drive, to be honest, I can see him retiring. I don't really know if he wants to put his health in danger with what's going on at the moment anymore for a sport. It just seems that he's fallen out of love with. So I really can't see him going to a midfield team like Kimi has done. I think he'll just retire. Yeah, it's quite sad, but I see it coming. I will go into more details this Thursday and next Thursday over Ferrari's next move and Vettel's next move respectively. But that's all for today's quick news update. Thanks very much for watching. Link to Twitter in the description below where we'll have all the latest F1 news. My other channels are just coming up now. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.